Hello and welcome back to Leander98 channel. Today I'm going to be showing you a tutorial on how to make a 3D printable car in Blender. We're going to be using a 2019 Toyota GR86 as our template to make throughout the tutorial. So without further ado, I present to you the 2024 modeling tutorial for 3D printing. Welcome back! In the last part, we took a look at making this bumper here, finishing up the trunk. So now, in this part, we're going to do a door. Yay. We're also probably going to do the wing mirror. Maybe. I hate doing wing mirrors, but guess what? It's needed. So we need to do that. So we're just going to start by taking our fender and extruding it over. And we're going to connect for certain parts to the other side. We're also taking a look, making sure we hit the important parts. So, something that the blueprint doesn't show, we do have our side skirt here. It connects right at that line, but it doesn't show this line up here, so we do need to watch for that. So let's finish connecting here. Alright, make sure that we're even. Whoa. So that needs to come over quite a lot. There, and there. So we see that it does bow out quite nicely from there. Alright, so to deal with that, to get the bow to work, we're going to bring this line over here and then drag back this way. Even pull it out a little. Now there is one problem that we're going to have to deal with. The fact that we pulled it down. So now we got to pull it back up. And make sure that the lines still look good. And they do. Okay. Probably, you know what? We might even just do the front fender while we're at it here because of what we have to do here. Okay, so we're going to have to approximate, I'm guessing right about here. I'm going to press V and rip this up, bring it up a little. And you know what? I think we're going to rip here too. Then we're going to bow this out a little. And then we're going to make triangles. So this is then going to go into this little grill section here. We are going to start spreading these out. So, while it does start as a gap right there, which in fact, this can go back to its normal spot, this actually curves down here. So this curves in a little. And then this still continues to be a bumper line. So with that in mind, this is one of those instances where the front's wider than the rear. I hate that. Okay, 4. It's a 3. I'm sure, you know, we're going to put a subdivide there at some point. And a loop cut. So I think we'll be okay. We're just going to follow the curves. And come down to that line. And I think we'll throw in that that loop cut. Make that a 4. And we'll bow it out. Mesh, normals, recalculate, smooth. I know that's not needed every time. I just like to do it. Okay, because this part is the side skirt, we're not going to touch this yet. We're only going to touch this. Bring that down. Same deal, not going to touch that. And then bring this down. Try not to booger that one up too much. Bring that over, bring it up, bring it back over. Okay. Now, let's see. There's two things that I could do right here. We're either going to use this little area as pretty much a mesh dump, or we're going to keep it in line. We're going to keep it in line. So we're going to then fill this up. Let's see. Then we also need this to be filled, so we'll come down. Select all this. Extrude. Scale inward. Then we're going to push it in. And we're going to have to do a little bit of fixing up here because we're going to have solidification problems. So we're going to scale it in the Y. We don't want it to go necessarily too deep. I'm going to scale it in the X. Bring it back. Alright. Now as for this here, we're going to grab all these and we're going to extrude it down. So pretty much we're going to be setting up our line for the side skirt body mark. Same over here. Loop cut to match. Sweet. Alright. Guess we can go ahead and just place our cut. So probably from the last video, I can't remember if I did a single line or double line. But I like using double line now. Then we're just going to insert that. I will need to drag this back. then we're going to, yeah. Extrude this down. Now we do gotta watch out here because we got 2 lines, so we'll set this up. Do have a little bit of a sharper corner right there. And we'll curve that out. Alright, let's see. It does bow out. So we do need to fix some of these lines here. So we're going to flatten it actually, and bring it out. Because we got pretty messy in there. Might even have to look into bowing that out some more. Let's see. So we're going to curve this back out. There we go. That adds a little more curve. Then what we're gonna do is lower some of this. Looking at the thing, looks like it's all well within line of this. So, gonna double G. We're gonna press E, then F. This is going to make our double G come close to working with this line right here. So that we have that, we can now connect this. Probably still want a little more. Did we miss something? We did. Alright, that's better. Alright, so we have that bowed out for that. I clicked something I shouldn't have. Get out of here. And we're going to curve this like that. Now we're going to delete this vertice. Leave that a triangle. Leave that flat. Get this over to it. And then this is going. Now, even though that there is the slightest rake
I do like to make these bottoms perfectly flat, and this is so then it can print well. Now this isn't going to be the part that gets printed on, because we're going to sink that in at least a little, because that's what it is on the real car. Alright, so then we have that out, and then this is going to sink back, so connect that and that. We'll add a double loop cut. Probably gonna need more than that, but that's what I want at the moment. Reflatten that. Make this match. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, now we gotta connect all this. So let's see. Can I grid fill it? What the? Well, I can. Not sure what in tarnation that was. But I think what we're going to do is we're also coming in. Bow that in. Nice. You know what? No, we're not creasing it yet. Executive decision, we're not creasing anything yet. Yes, we're not. Okay. We'll stop here for this part, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.